It's Lbj.
Yeah. It is your guy, Lbj. We are here. It is another, what is today, man? Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, one of them days, man, it's another day, man. You are here. It is Life on the Edge with your guy, Lbj, man. I'm super excited to be here with you on today, and we have another amazing day. As you know, this is where sports, culture, and faith collide. And listen, today we are gonna ride. I'm rapping right now, y'all, but we're gonna have a good time today, y'all. I have a special guest today who's gonna ride this thing out with me. He goes by the name of Mr. Tre Peace. So let's go ahead and bring Tre Peace in. Y'all give him a big Life on the Edge welcome. What is going on, my guy, Mr. Tre Peace in his house?
What up, bro?
What up, brother? What's up, man? How you doing?
Man, I'm good, man. Happy to be on the show and blessed, man, to be here, bro.
Brother, we are super excited to have you on the show today, man. You know, rocking with your guy as we chop it up about sports, as we chop it up about culture, as we chop it up about faith. It's gonna be a good show, man. It's gonna be a good show. So Tre, listen, do me a favor, man. If my people who subscribe and who watch the Edge Life and who subscribe and who watch Life on the Edge don't know who Tre Peace is, listen, how would you describe yourself to the people, man? Talk to the people. Tell them.
Well, I am, first and foremost, a husband, a father. I am a musical artist as well, producer. So pretty much that sums it up right there, brother. A man of faith and, yeah, man, a believer, bro.
I love it. And you said some of my favorite words, man. A man of faith. You know what I'm saying? A husband, a believer. And if y'all know me, y'all know I am not ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ. I love Jesus, man. And this is one of my brothers, man. We rock tough. So today it is going to be an awesome segment. But before we jump into anything else, I gotta, let my people know who Tre Peace is. I gotta let y'all know. So Tre, we do a little segment before we jump into anything today. We call it the hot seat, brother, and we gotta put you on the hot seat. He said, "Oh man, yeah, Tre, it is going down, brother. We have to put you on the hot seat today." I got a couple questions, man. We gonna run a couple questions by you. Listen, all I need is just for you to give me the first thing that comes to mind when you get these questions. I don't want you to try to, think through it. I don't want you to try to be perfect. I just want you to give us that good Tre Peace vibes. That sound good? Sound good?
That's good. Let's go.
All right, brother. Let's jump on it. Here it is. Question number one. Listen. Oh yeah. By the way, my people, those of you who are watching, do me a quick favor. Go ahead and share this out right now. Share it out on your Facebook, on your YouTube, on your social, all that good stuff. If you have a question, you want to chime in with us, man, please do that. We are here. I am monitoring the comments box. I'm monitoring all that good stuff. So I want to hear from you. Do me a favor real quick while you're at it. Go ahead and put in where you are chiming in from so I know that you are there rocking with us. Tre Peace, are you ready, my brother?
Let's go.
Let's get it. Here we go. If you could open up a store, what would you sell or provide? Come on, Tre Peace. What would you sell or provide? Shoes. I should have known that, man. I should have known that. And we're going to talk about shoes in just a minute, y'all. We're going to talk about shoes in just a minute. We're going to talk about shoes. That's a good one. Here we go. What was the best present you've ever received, man, that you can think of? Best present you've ever received?
Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo. Why Super Nintendo?
Man, I was like, I don't even know how old I was, but it was when they first dropped. And that was the start of me getting systems every Christmas. So, I mean, I would say Super Nintendo, man. That set it off.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I never had the Super Nintendo. I never had that one. I had the regular Nintendo with the A, B button, Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
That's about all I could rock with. You know what I'm saying? But I did beat Mario Brothers. I did beat the game. It took me a long time, but I did beat
With
the
the
game.
cheat code or without the cheat code?
Without the cheat code. Now Contra, like old school Contra. A, B, left, right,
up, down, left, right.
Yeah, that joint right there. Cheat code all day long. Cheat code all day. For sure, man. For sure. All right, question number 3. Here we go. If you were a superhero, what would be your power and why? Yeah, yeah, we got to make them think, y'all. We got to make them think today. If you're a superhero, what would your superpower be and why? Talk to him, Tre Peace. Come on,
Man, hey, let's go with teleporting, like Back to the Future and I'm sorry, Into the Future and Back to the Past.
This brother's gonna teleport some like bro, where did you even come up with the teleporting joint? I ain't never seen nobody with a teleport superpower, but that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Why would you want to do the teleporting thing?
Just to see history,
Okay.
to see how things, really were back
Okay.
when, and then, be able to see what the future's gonna hold,
That's what's up. I'm just letting you know right now. I ain't going back there. I am not going back.
We gonna change up a few things though.
There we go. I love it. All right, question number 4. If your name was on a product, if your name was on a product, what would that product be?
Disney.
Ooh. Okay. And why Disney? Why Disney?
Disney is a $1 billion company.
Okay.
You got Walt Disney, you got ESPN. Like Disney owns so much, man. So I would go with Disney.
I love it. So you would replace Disney with Tre Peace, and you would be into his else. Hey, you just trying to make some buckets, man, some ducats. I see you. It's all good. It's all good. Last question for you, brother, before we jump into the segment today, man. Listen, I know the name Tre Peace. I know the other name. I know the government name too. I ain't gonna throw it out there. I ain't gonna throw you out there. But I want you to really think about you, man. What do you stand for? What are you about? Like if somebody asks you, bro, what do you stand for? What would you say? How would you answer that?
Resilience, loyalty, and determination, man.
Love it, bro. Resilience, loyalty, and determination. 3 of my favorite words, man. We've talked a whole bunch, and loyalty, bro. I'm big on loyalty, man. I'm big. Listen, I will rock till the wheels fall off, man. But the one thing I'm telling you right now, don't Judas me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, bro, I can't rock like that. I can't rock like that, man. I can't rock like that. Now here's the funny thing, Tre, man. I really thought when we talked about a product that was gonna have your name on, I thought we were gonna say shoes because I know shoes are a big deal in your life. Listen, for those of you who do not know, my brother Tre Peace has one of the baddest shoe collections this side of the Mississippi. And listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, this dude right here, I don't know how he does it. He has like the Midas touch because this brother be like winning the sneakers raffles and stuff, and I'm like, bro, I don't know if I maybe once or twice won a sneakers raffle, but it's rare. This brother right here, he just be like, I'm like, can you go for a size 10 because he be winning. So listen, I know we talk about culture, and a big part of our culture is shoe culture, man, and it's sneakers. And on Life on the Edge, one of the things that we want to be talking about, one of the things that we want to talk about is shoes, man. So today, one of the things that we came prepared for you all is to talk a little bit about shoes, man, and to talk about shoe game. So Tre Peace, let me ask you this question, man. Right now, in your shoe collection, which is vast, what would you say is your favorite pair of shoes? And I'll share mine as well. What would you say are your favorite pair of shoes? Give us the why behind that, man. Let's talk about it.
So, I only do J's. I only do Jordans.
Okay.
All right. I am from Chicago, so I've been rocking Jordans my whole life. All right. So, that being said, my favorite shoe that I possess right now is the A. Monye 3s right here. Okay?
I'm glad you said it because I couldn't even say it, bro.
Yeah. Or you
Those
can just say
so fire.
the AMM 3s. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
But listen, man. These joints are so comfortable. Look at the stitching, bro. Yo, they are
Bro,
so clean, man.
hold on. Go back to the.
Yes, sir.
That is fire.
Yes, sir. Super clean, bro.
Ooh.
You know they have a Manye store in Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
Houston, L.A. They have a few stores throughout the U.S., but yeah, they
Those are
design
clean.
these, bro. And these is fire, bro.
Those are clean. I
Yeah.
did not hit on those, by the way, y'all. But
Hey.
they are coming out with a pair of ones.
Yes.
And I love the ones, and the color blocking on those ones. It's like that maroon and white. You know, it's really a white shoe, but it has like the maroon check, and it has like the texture. I can't even explain it, bro. It's like a cracked leather type joint, man.
These joints are the same, bro. These are like the same. Yeah.
Bro, that is so on point. Now I'm gonna tell you part of the reason I bring that up is because, you know, one of my favorite shoes right now.
What you got?
Well, you spoke about Jordans, and those of you who know me, you do know I'm also a big Jordan fan. Now I got a couple other things, but I love Jordans also.
Hey,
because,
listen, hold on. Before you tell yours, before you say your favorite shoe that you possess right now, listen, people, don't get it twisted. This man one-ups me every time I see him. I could come with I could come with some joints that Jordan just had on yesterday, and he'll come out with something that Jordan ain't even came out with yet, man. You always one-up me, so let's see what you got, brother. What you got?
Well, bro, like this past weekend, man, a shoe came out, man, and it reminded me of the how you said the Amon those shoes, those people.
Yeah.
It reminded me of those people, and I was like, man, I may not be able to win that joint, so I had to pull these guys out right here, man. The Boudreaux Air Jordan 1s, and bro, when I tell you the butteriness on these guys, right, bruh, these I wore them for the first time on Sunday, right? On Sunday.
We saw you.
You know what I'm saying? I wore them on Sunday, and people was at church. They was like, man, I like that color. And I had to tell them. I said, oh, the blood. Oh, jeez. That's what I call. I call these the Jesus ones right here, brother. Because this one, bruh, listen.
And you went with the white laces, too.
Bro, listen.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it comes with the maroon laces also.
Yeah.
I threw the white in there just to, you know, spice it up a little bit or what have you. But bro, listen, the texture on these guys right here is amazing, and the little silver check, bro, that man.
Set it off.
Man, it sets it off. It sets it off. And this weekend, you know, you got to coordinate. So I had, you know, the little maroon cuff on them joints.
Yes, sir.
With the button down with the front. Coordination. You got to coordinate. You got to coordinate, man. You got to coordinate,
yes,
man.
Sir.
It is awesome. So listen, one of the things, man, we always talk about here at Edge and Associates, we always talk about, you know, the culture. We talk about what's going on within the culture. And today, we are going to do that. Now, listen, before we jump into just talking about the culture and what's happening this week, I want you to go ahead inside the comments box, man. Tell us, what is your favorite shoe? Because you know we get down with the shoe game. What is your favorite shoe? If you are listening to this on the replay, if you're checking this out on the podcast, definitely let us know what's your favorite shoe, man, because we want to know of the sneakerheads and sneakerheadish type people who are out there as well. What is your favorite shoe? Go ahead and put that in the comments box for us. We really, really appreciate it.
It's Lbj.
All right, so we are going to jump into talking a little bit about the culture, because we have had a whole bunch of things happening this past week as it relates to the culture of hip-hop, the culture of this world, the culture that we live in. And one of the specific things that I want to talk about today is, man, this dude called DaBABY. Tre Peace, man, have you ever heard of DaBABY? You know him? Have you ever heard this guy?
I've heard of him. I've heard him once or twice.
So this guy called DaBABY, man. I just want to bring this up, man. We got to talk about this, man. We got to talk about this. You married Tre Peace, yes?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? You got some cheering, right? Yes?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I'm married.
I got daughters, too.
All right, so listen, and you know where I'm going with this. You know where I'm going. I have daughters also. And let me give you the backstory. For those of you who do not know, DaBABY literally had a baby That's hard to say right there. DaBaby had a baby about 3 months ago with a lady. Her name is Danny Lynn. Danny Lynn is a rapper, model, type lady. She had the baby, and they have literally been living together in his North Carolina apartment ever since the baby's been born, right? So this past week, DaBaby picks up her phone, and he goes live on the phone. He's basically like bashing her, man, like talking bad about her. She's trying to feed the baby. She's like not. That's so hard to say, Trey. I'm saying, she is trying to feed the child. She is trying to feed the child. And DaBaby, the rapper, he's basically trying to get his baby mama up out of his crib. Bro, he's like talking crazy about her, telling her that she need to go, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, man, quit playing. I'm just trying to feed the baby. I'm not doing nothing. And he's literally trying to get her out. Now, let me just go ahead and say this. We don't know the whole backstory, but I will say this. The video that was posted, TMZ had it, right? The video that was posted, bro, it wasn't a good look, man. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a good look for DaBaby. And DaBaby was just in the news here recently, with the whole LGBTQ thing, where he made some comments and things like that on stage and got the whole LGBTQ community in an uproar, bro. So this brother was literally just in the news, and now he comes back trying to kick out his baby mama, bro. And so let me just pause for a second, man. What are your initial thoughts on that? Especially, somebody with girls, you know what I'm saying, with daughters. Like what's your initial thoughts when you heard about what was going on?
Well, this is like when keeping it real on social media goes wrong, right? When you're trying to do too much when you're trying to do too much and it interferes with your real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't find it funny at all. I didn't find it it didn't move me in the way that it moved most people. A lot of people do things for likes, and things of that nature, but I thought it was foul, man, to be honest. This not only was that the mother of your child, but she's breastfeeding your child.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? And I thought it was foul, man. I thought it was foul initially.
Bro, I'm telling you, like when I saw it, again, we don't know the backstory, but what we saw, I was like, bro, that's foul, bro. Like, number one, you don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you don't do stuff like that to the mother of your child, bro. This is. Right. This is the mother of your child who seemed like she was doing her best to keep her composure. Now I will say this. Danny Lynn, it has been reported that she has received 2 misdemeanor charges, bro. Allegedly, they've been dating since March of 2020, and she has received two counts of misdemeanor assault on DaBaby. So again, we don't know the backstory of what's happening, but I love what you said. This is a classic example of when keeping it real goes wrong, bro.
Right.
For real, man. For real.
And if it's that toxic, you got enough money to go move your child and the mother of your child somewhere else.
Yeah.
She got enough money to go somewhere else. Y'all just staying together, you know what I mean? Just for what reason? You know what I'm saying? And then you see what happens. Like, it's interfering with real life. Yeah. So now her brother comes in. He's on social media now.
Yep, you saw the brother.
Yeah, yep. So I mean, like, I can't blame him. You wanna play with my sister on social media, then you're gonna have to see me on social media. You know what I'm saying?
And honestly, the brother, well, I forgot his name, something Billy something, right? I forgot his name, but the brother said what I would feel like. I'm just being honest, y'all. I'm just being honest. I feel like this is what I would say to a dude who was messing with my sister, and because her brother literally said, "Bro, you can get these hands, like for real, like you can get these hands." And now he didn't go straight gangster on him. What he said was, he said, "We can go into the boxing ring and do like a celebrity boxing match," and he's like, "Bro, I will beat the brakes off you." And allegedly, like, her brother got hands, like he's like a real boxer and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So would you pay to see that? Would you pay to see that?
I might not pay to see it, but I'll bootleg it.
Look, yeah. I'm with you. I'm gonna come to your house. I'm gonna come to your house and check it out.
Yeah, man.
But bro, this is real, man. You don't. I just think, especially when we talk about relationships and toxic relationships, when things are and again, I don't know the backstory, so I can't comment on that. But what I can comment on is what you are showing us. Literally, both of them picked up their phone and went live, just like what we're doing here. And there are people who are watching what we got going on, man, bro. And because they are celebrities, bro, there were thousands and probably millions of people watching them. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you? Is it that serious? And I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But is it that, like, are you trying to get your baby mama out that bad? Like, why would you be wanting to get your baby mama out that bad?
Right. And, his response that I saw he wrote on Twitter or what have you, on Instagram, was basically he was trying to protect himself. If you want to protect yourself, move out or move her out. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that, but.
Now, I will say this though, the one thing I do, I'm thankful for is that, they were not live with, like physical altercations. I forgot the guy's name. The other day there was a football player, and bro, they showed the video. It was a surveillance video of this dude. And when I say he beat the brakes off of his baby mama, bro, like, I ain't never seen two dudes fighting like that, bro. He picked up and bro, like, this stuff has to stop, bro. That is not cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's a hot seat in a place down south for people like that, bro, who are out there, who are beating up women like that, bro. I'm just telling you, me personally, I don't got time for that. I can't tolerate that kind of mess, man, because bro, you a grown man, bro. You a grown, and I don't care how bad it gets. It ain't never gotten that bad to where you should be beating the brakes off your baby mama. Right. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah. You gotta pay for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You gotta pay for that.
Yes.
So, and you're right, like you said, it's happening way too often, man. It's happening way too often.
Yes, and we are hearing about it way too often, especially, bro, with people that we see on TV and the media, bro. Like for real, where are your people at, man? Where are your circle at? Where are the people who are around you? Like, hey, bro. You need to pump the brakes on that. You know what I'm saying? I think about just a couple weeks ago, Henry Ruggs, the receiver from the Raiders. This brother's driving 156 miles an hour in a residential neighborhood, bro. We ain't talking the expressway. We're talking in a residential neighborhood, in a Corvette. And bro, hits the back end of a lady in a RAV4, car goes up, lady dies, dog dies. And I'm sitting there like, and his girl was sitting right next to him, right? And she, she had some injuries. I'm sitting there saying, what is going on? Literally, bro, you threw your whole life away.
We're getting so desensitized to everything, man. Like anything and everything you can think of, we are now desensitized to it. It has no effect, on the news. You see people getting killed every day. You see this and that. You see break-ins at stores. They robbing Louis stores now.
Did you see this?
Smashing grabs, bro.
Yes.
Everything is like, is up. Everything is crazy, bro.
It doesn't make sense to me. I think a lot of times, I go back to my faith because I know for me, for you, this is a thing that we have to rely on. And when I go into the word, I understand that these times were talked about. You know what I'm saying? It's going to get darker and darker and darker, and people are going to be getting more and more desensitized. But the good news is this. The good news is this. For people who believe, for people who are standing for righteousness, check this out. And this is the thing that the Lord just continues to remind me of. He says, it can get as dark as it wants to get, but the darker it gets, the brighter you shine. You know what I'm saying? The darker it gets, the brighter you shine, which means that those of us who are believers, man, we can't run from these kinds of things. We literally have to kind of lean in to these things because you and what you stand for are needed more than ever. You know what I'm saying? Trey, have you ever been in situations, man, especially as it relates to your faith, bro, to where, you know, instead of running from the situations, you know, you kind of had to lean in to the situations and allow who you stand for to show up?
Absolutely. I mean, honestly, that's the only way you're gonna grow.
Yeah.
Is you're gonna keep going in a circle
Yeah.
until you pass the test, or until you put your feet in the ground, put your hands to the plow, and keep pushing. You know, that's the only way you're gonna move forward. So, yeah, I mean, plenty of times, man, I've had to go through some things that I didn't want to go through, but you got to go through them, you know, in order to get to the other side.
Yeah, yeah, and here's the thing, you know, the awesome thing, you know, I've been on this 828 things, man. Romans 828, like that's just been resonating in my you know what that is, lower left hand side, way down deep, way down deep.
I
right?
stole that from you too, by the way.
Hey, listen, I stole it from Willie Moore Jr., so we all stole it. Fair, I don't know who he stole it from, but you know, I stole it too. But here's the thing, bro. You know, I know that everything that we see, I don't care how bad it gets, bro, it's still working out for our good. You know what I'm saying? I don't care, like I don't, whoever's watching this right now, you can look at your life, right? You can look at your life. I don't care if it's bad, I don't care if it's good. What you have to know and recognize is that it's working out for your good, right? Everything that you're growing through, I don't say going through, everything that you're growing through, you are growing to a point where it's working out for your good. It may not feel good right now. It might not even look good right now, but it's going to work out for your good. And I truly do believe that all these things that we grow through, ultimately, they're positioning us so that we can see a great, great God, Trey.
Amen.
You know,
Amen.
And that's just being as real as I can. You know what I'm saying? It's the things that we grow through that position us so that we can see a great God. And when we can see a great God, then he can open us up to position us for the things that he truly has and desires for us. And that's great. Like the thing and we've talked about this, Trey, you know, I know that God has more for you and for me than we want for ourselves, right? Like what he wants for us is so great, and sometimes we can't see it. You know, when we're growing through, sometimes we can't see it when we get in our own ways. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about you, Trey, but I know I've gotten in my way many and many times, man. I've gotten my way where my head just got too big, and it was like my head got so big it eclipsed the sound knowledge and sound wisdom from other people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how big that the old head got. You know what I'm saying? It didn't make sense. But even in that, when God had to come in and pop the bubble, bro, he was still there to pick me up, to lift me up, to say, all right, I got you now. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to walk this thing out.
Amen. Amen.
You know? So let me ask you this, Trey. You know, even as we talk about faith, man, like what was it for you that really got your attention from a faith perspective, bro? Like how did you even get on your faith journey?
Well, you know, I've been a believer. I accepted the Lord at 7 years old, so I've been in this for a long time. But I would say, I'm coming into my adult years. It had just become a point in my life where I had so much chaos going on, so many things taking place that it was just almost overwhelming. But I was depending so much on my mom, you know what I'm saying? Depending on so much on my grandmother, on people, you know what I mean? To bail me out of situations. And it came to a point where God just basically isolated me, you know what I mean? And it was just me and him. And so it allowed me to learn how to stand on my own 2 feet and trust in him, and to see him work instead of relying on man or people to bail me out, or to do things for me when I really needed to trust in God. So ever since then, man, we moving forward.
I love what you said, man, because again, I 828, bro, right? It worked out for the good, but it
Right.
positioned you to force you to have to stand on your own. You couldn't rely on, mama's faith. You couldn't rely on, somebody else. You literally had to get to the place where it was you and him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when you got to that place, he got you to that place.
Right.
And I praise God for that, man. Thank you, for sharing that with us, man. You know what I'm saying? I know and believe that there may be somebody watching right now who might feel as if, they're in that place of isolation, bro. They may feel like they're growing through right now. But again, it is all working together for their good. Even when you mess up, man. Even when you mess up. Speaking of mess ups, bro. Speaking of mess ups. Last night, King James, LeBron James.
We were talking about hands, right? He was about to catch some hands, bro.
LeBron James, man. So, for those of you who do not know our man LeBron James, King James as they call him, number 6 nowadays for the Los Angeles Lakers. Last night, playing the Detroit Pistons, going up for a rebound, kind of comes back with a back fist, backhand type deal, and in coming back with that back fist, he punched the brother in the face. And in punching his brother in the face, this brother's face got super, when I say dumb bloody, bro, it looked like he got knocked out by Mr. T or somebody. Like, bro, he took them hands. And when he saw the blood, this brother went crazy. This brother was literally running around. He was trying to get at LBJ. And I thought he just might get at LBJ, like for real. Like, hey, Trey, let me ask you, what do you think would have happened if Buddy would have got? Do you think LBJ got hands?
Listen, man, I watched it a few times, and LeBron got away. You know what I'm saying? And, like you said, when my man saw the blood, that's when he started like, oh, hold on, you cut me, bro? Oh no, you got to pay.
Trey was like, it was like Bruce Lee, bro. He was like,
right. Hey, he was ready. So then I saw LeBron hide behind the refs, and he saw Buddy charging. You know what I'm saying? I saw a little shake in him. Yeah. I don't think anybody's ever tested LeBron like that. I don't know if he's got hands, but my man was ready.
Bro, listen. When I saw that brother, he ran over about 5 or 6 people to get to him, and LeBron's boys, they created a fence around that joker. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got to catch it,
bro. Hey, did you happen
and
to
we
see?
And we in Detroit, just like the Malice.
Yeah, the Malice at the Palace, bro. I was like, here we go, round 2, and I was watching it, bro, and the commentators. So there's one part when what's my man's name? My man's name is what is his name? Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart broke free and ran towards the locker room. And the announcer was like, oh no, he might be going around the other side. Tell him to be careful. I was like, yo, this is wild right here, bro.
It's crazy, man. Hey, that's one of the few times I've seen somebody that was really ready to fight in the NBA. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, ain't nothing finna pop off. Right. My man was bleeding. My man was ready. He was ready.
Bro, listen, did you see Russell Westbrook?
Hey, boy, that's like, hey, he was like Mike Epps and All About the Benjamins. He was like, you know what I'm saying? Get him off of me,
Oh man, especially after dude wrapped him up, and dude wrapped him. He's like, come on, sucker. I'm ready. I was like, man, go sit down somewhere. Crazy. Go sit down somewhere. So LBJ gets suspended, man. This is the second time in his 19-year NBA career that he is suspended. He got suspended for 1 game. Isaiah Stewart suspended for 2 games, man. And that was crazy, bro. I don't know. Well, I guess the last time for me was probably the Malice in the Palace that we've seen. Because, bro, that was like 20 minutes or so. You know what I'm saying? That these dudes was going in, bro. They were going in. They were going in. I could not believe that. So here's the real question: was it intentional or was it not? What you think?
I think it was an intentional hit. I don't think he planned on cutting the guy like that, but it was intentional.
See, I was like me. In slow motion, bro, it looked really, really bad. Yeah. But I'm gonna say what Uncle Shay Shay said this morning. Shannon Sharp, right? Uncle Shay Shay was like, so in the NBA, there's a lot of scrapping, bro. You a big dude. You play basketball. You trying to box out, especially when dudes be grabbing you. What are you supposed to do? you gotta knock them hands down. You know what I'm saying?
You on the free throw line though, bro.
But you're taught to do that. You know what I'm saying? You're taught to knock the hands down. And Isaiah Stewart, he kind of had him wrapped up. And what my take on it? My take is LeBron James, Isaiah Stewart he might have got under his skin a little bit, but LeBron James was trying to hit them hands down. And in trying, like literally, I believe he was trying to break the hands. Break the hands for real. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to break the hands and knock the hands down. So if he would have got a broken arm, I would have been like, yo, that was intentional. You know what I'm saying? Because he hit the hands in a way that's like, don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to wrap me up or hold me down no more, because I'm going to make you think about it, right? I think he grazed the face on accident. So that's just my take. I think if we were looking at a broken arm, I would have been like, yo, he did that. You know what I'm saying? But I still don't think he intentionally tried to hit dude in the face, because that was a old soft kind of hit in the face. You know what I'm saying? Like he just kind of
got him at the right angle.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He just kind of, and you know this, man. Your face cuts, bro. That face cuts. And once your face cuts, I've had the
same cut before, so I know.
You know what I'm saying? But and once because you do like, hey y'all don't know, Tre Peace do like MMA and all this other crazy stuff, man. He be pushing his body to the limit, stuff that I am retired from, right? but you know what I'm talking about, right? When you get that little cut, bro, that cut might have been a little nick. But with him acting all wild and crazy, all the blood rushing to his head, it looked like he got knocked out by the Russian. You know what I'm saying? From Rocky. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looked like. So that's just my take, bro. I thought he was trying to break the hands, and in breaking the hands, look, he grazed the face. Yeah.
Well, coming from somebody that is Jordan is the GOAT. Yeah. LeBron is third for me. You know what I'm saying?
But behind Kobe? Kobe?
Yes, behind Kobe. I'm not a LeBron hater, but you know, he don't always get the benefit of the doubt for me.
Right. you know, us old heads who are Jordan fans. He hit him intentionally. That's how we do it, man. The old head Jordan fans be like, oh no, LeBron, he meant to do that. He meant to do that. Now, like I said, I the reason when LeBron hit him, his first reaction, bro, was to be like, yo, you good. You know what I'm saying? Like he like, bro, if I'm mad, even if you're, you know, you kind of getting under my skin, like he wouldn't even punch Pat Beverly. You remember Pat Beverly was, you know, doing all this stuff, and Lance Stevenson, blowing in his ear. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't even, you know, square up with them. So I just think in my mind, if you're gonna square up with somebody, bro, you gonna square up. You're not gonna be like.
They was the same size though. This wasn't Pat Bev. You know what I'm saying? This ain't Lance Stevenson. This boy is a big boy.
This is true. This is true.
So it would have been a good fight. I might pay to see that. I will pay to see that one.
I'm still coming to your house, dog. I'm still coming to your house. We get checking it at your house. But listen, that would have been a good fight, bro. Now I'm gonna tell you what. I ain't fighting Isaiah, bro. Especially after what I saw yesterday. I'm just letting you know. You
see you see that assistant coach went flying. You know what I'm saying? Did a Superman? You saw that?
Yes. Yes. He had superhuman strength yesterday, brother. You know what I'm saying? That brother was like, I don't know. He was bona fide he went there yesterday.
He was ready.
I want to know.
He had time yesterday.
Him down. Yeah, he's that when I have time goes wrong. That's what that is right there, man. That is what that is right there, man. So we got Lbj suspended, man, 1 game. Stewart suspended 2 games. Lbj over there throwing fisticuffs. People talking crazy about it. Now I'm gonna say this. All I know is when the Pistons play the Lakers again.
Hey. We might have to make that trip to LA, bro.
we might have to check that one out because that one right there, that is gonna be a good game, brother. That's gonna be a good game right there, man. All right. So listen. You know, we talk a lot about sports, man. We talk about culture, man. But I wanna really just kind of end on this note right here, man. There's still a lot going on, man. You know, earlier you mentioned being a man of faith, man. Like what does that mean for you, and how do you go out and share that and share your faith with other people? Like what does that look like for you, just on a day-to-day basis? You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about like going to church. I'm talking about like how do you go out and display and live being a man of faith on a day-to-day? What does that look like for you?
It's loving people, you know, treating people the way you want to be treated, and you know, just having a spirit of excellence about yourself. And like you said, it's a day to day. It's a day to day basis thing, you know, carrying yourself the right way, and you know, just loving on people, man, doing for others, you know, selfless, and you know, always being able to give and to whether it's given through teaching, whether it's giving, you know, monetary, or just giving your time, you know, always being, you know, being available so that people can see it's something different about this guy, you know, this guy is loving people differently, you know, where, you know, somebody might see us in the street, you know, and might expect a mean mug, and we give them daps and smiles, you know what I mean?
Right.
Little things like that go a mile away.
Why do you think it's so difficult, man, for people, especially, you know, in our generation and younger? Why is it so difficult for people to actually make a declaration and be able to say, you know what, I'm a man of faith. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like so often, especially in the culture, bro, we see people trying to shun the faith. You know,
Mm.
trying to distance themselves from the faith. Trying to, you know, they would say things like, "Oh, I believe," you know what I'm saying, but I don't want to be perceived in a certain way or a certain light. Why do you believe that people kind of shun that man of faith badge that we wear with pride?
I don't know. It could be shame. It could be not comfortable in their own skin. It could be that they're trying to be something else. You know, I'm not sure, but I think I think our culture and our society has taught us to have a certain um, demeanor, you know, and a certain toughness, and I think people sometimes just get lost in that.
Yeah, I would agree with that, bro. I do think people get lost in that, you know, and I even go back to, you know, how so many of us were raised even from a young age, man. You know, I don't know if you had the uncles, you know, who tried to make you tough and who, you know, had you getting right. You know, I remember when I was young, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, how many girlfriends do you have? You know what I'm saying? Like literally early on, establishing the fact that, hey, listen, you're not supposed to be monogamous in a relationship, in a committed relationship. You're supposed to have multiple girlfriends. Now, I know sometimes we look at things like that and we're like, you know, they were just playing around, they were just joking. And I'm just raising my hand. I've said it to my nephews and things like that. I've said those kinds of things, not really knowing and understanding the seed that it's planting, and
Right.
for that young child, now they have to, like, wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here trying to play G.I. Joe's Batman and Robin, and you're telling me that I need to be with not just one woman, but multiple women, right? So now, you know, when you're 12, 13, 14 years old, those things, those seeds that were planted early on, boom, here they come. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you begin trying to live those things out because this is what they tell you is being a man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like you said, man. It's planted on in an early age into our minds, and you know, like you said, like for many things, you know, you don't know what the effect is going to be as you grow older and you become a young man or a young woman. Those things do affect you. You know, it could be from alcohol to drugs to relationships, like you said. Um, those things do play a part. So it's important for us to, you know, be the right example to our kids, to other kids in the neighborhoods, to just people that look up to us, you know, because again, you never know. You never know 5, 10 years from now, that might be somebody's, Achilles heel. You know what I mean? That you have influenced them to do something negatively in their life.
Yeah, and I agree with that. And, it's interesting because I really don't believe that we intend to negatively influence or impact people. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think that's the intent. I really think the intent is, to build a relationship with somebody, to get them to smile, to get them to laugh, those kinds of things. But we have to be conscious, bro, of the things that we say, the things that we do, because everything that we do has an effect or an impact on people, and that's just being real, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's going live with your baby mama, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? People gonna be talking about that for years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or the things that we're saying to our young nephews out there. You know what I'm saying? I think about somebody. We talked about LeBron James. LeBron James, for the rest of his NBA career, they're gonna talk about this episode. You know what I'm saying? Last night I was watching the Brow, Anthony Davis.
Oh yeah. Chicago, stand up.
You see how I did that?
Yeah. Right.
And Anthony Davis, he made the statement. He says, "Well, everybody knows LeBron is not a dirty player, but here's the thing: now he has to defend himself." Brother's has had an impeccable career for 19 years. Now he has to defend himself against being a dirty player. Again, seeds that are planted, and those seeds that are planted, those things grow. They grow in life, man. As you go out and you are walking and you're being a man of faith. I know every place you go, bro, you're trying to stand up. I know you're even mentoring some young men and things like that. Like what are some things that you share that you go that you talk about when you were sharing your faith, or you just going out there trying to be that positive example for youth, for grown people as you go throughout your day-to-day life. What does that look like in a real life example?
Sharing experiences, whether it's like you mentioned, mentoring youth, mentoring kids, less fortunate kids, sharing experiences of, previous experiences of being homeless, or struggles in the household, or, not having means to be able to provide, or whether it's, coaching CrossFit, helping somebody get to their goals on losing weight, just experiences, and really and coming across as motivation, not only sharing the experience but also encouraging, saying, hey, you can get over this, or you can do this, because I did it, and it's only by God's grace that I'm here today, and I've accomplished what I've accomplished, or I've been able to achieve what I've achieved. So definitely sharing experiences, encouraging other people, whoever it is, and we do all of it in love. We're not talking down to anybody. You know what I'm saying? We're not saying, yo, I'm better than you. You know what I'm saying? Because of where I'm at and where you at. No, that's not how we do things. So sharing experiences, man, and it all goes back to just loving on folks too.
Yeah, I love that you brought up being able to share experiences. It just reminds me, the book of Revelation speaks to us that we overcome through the blood of the Lamb and through the word of our testimony, right? So there's something powerful about being able to share your testimony, being able to share where you came from, because, what Billy D said, he said, don't let the good looks fool you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of times people get, as I call it, rocked to sleep, bro, with your current situation, not realizing and understanding that wasn't your current situation all the time. You know what I'm saying? I know even with you, Trey, you've had some things, you know what I'm saying, that you've grown through. But when people see you now, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Suave supermodel, you know what I'm saying, walking around with all the Jordans on, walking, you know what I'm saying, driving a dope whip, they don't understand, that you shared, about, the being homeless and those things. Like they don't see that. They only see this. So again, I think it's important that we're able to share, the backstory. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not to stay in the backstory, but to encourage, through the love of Christ, man, to be able to share, hey, listen, I know this is where you are right now, but the story don't end here. You're just in this chapter. But guess what? There's another chapter coming up, and that chapter, your life is going to change.
Facts. You still breathing, you got a purpose to be here.
Come on, talk about it, man.
Don't never stop dreaming.
Yeah. So with that, man, Tre, listen, we are almost done with the show today, but I don't want to end, man, without you giving these people an opportunity, man. If you were sitting right now with somebody, because I promise you there's somebody watching right now, there's somebody listening right now, there's somebody who's going to come back and listen to this down the road somewhere, man. If you were sitting with someone and they were just in a challenging and a rough spot, bro, they're in a rough spot, like, what would you say to them to encourage them? What would you say to them to just motivate them? What would you say to them, man, to pick them back up out of that miry pit, brother? Like, how would you encourage them, man? Can you just speak into the camera, bro, and speak life to these people right now, bro? Can you just do that for a second?
Absolutely. So, if you're listening to the sound of my voice and you are going through whatever it may be, I just want you to know, first of all, God is your source. All right. He's the ultimate source. He can do all things. We can do all things through Christ Jesus that strengthens us. So, with that being said, man, get your faith right, pray, talk to the Lord, and weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Don't stay in a pity party. I would say get up on your feet. Let's go. Let's move. Let's work towards some goals. Let's write some things down. Let's really look at everything not in a narrow path, but just look at it in a wide lens to see, what is what, and know that the glass is half full, not half empty. There's always an opportunity to keep pushing. Doors can open for you just like that. You never know who you might meet, who might call you, what email you might get, or what blessing you might get. So I just encourage you to get up on your feet, keep fighting, keep pressing forward, and keep God first.
I love it, y'all. I love it, man. Listen, today you have tuned in. This has been Life on the Edge. You have been rocking with Philip Edge and my homeboy, Tre Peace, man. We've talked about a whole lot of stuff on tonight, man. But at the end of the day, man, this is all for naught, bro. This is all for naught if you stay down. Tre Peace just spoke to us, man. He told you it's time to get up. It's time to get up out of your pit. It's time to really shake the stuff off, shake the dust off. Listen, I want to challenge you today, just like my brother, and let you know that it ain't over. Oh, it ain't over. All things are working together for your good, man. Listen, next week, tune in. Life on the Edge. We will be back here next Monday, man. Same time, same back channel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this out to somebody. Somebody might need this, man. Somebody might want to chat with us, man. And Tre, if they want to follow you, brother, how can they follow you, man? How can they get in contact with you?
Man, find me on IG_Tre Peace. That's TREPEACE. Much love.
And make sure y'all follow this brother's music, because it is banging. If you like hip-hop, you need to follow my brother, man. You need to follow my brother. So with that being said, y'all, it's your guy, Philip Edge, man. This is Life on the Edge, where sports, culture, and faith collide. We'll talk to y'all next week, man. Peace.
It's Philip Edge.
We out of this thing, y'all.